Hey, Bryan here. I wanted to talk about something that I've noticed is a pattern in people that I have helped and worked with, and that is underselling themselves. This is something I notice like over decades here. People seem to undervalue what they are and who they are and what they offer to the world. And what they end up doing is playing smaller and being cautious more than they need to. Now, when I look at this, what is the root cause? What is causing all this? And I think it boils down to self-worth. What you see yourself as is how you act. So if you're feeling like, I don't know if I can talk to those people, I don't know if I could apply for this job, I don't know if I could do this, all that is your self-worth. We were all born the same. We came in this world, as babies. Everybody has opportunities. So why diminish yourself? Why undersell yourself? Now, there's three ways primarily that we settle, and this has to do with underselling ourselves. So we settle for our job. We get to a point where we're like, well, it's not really what I want, but it is giving me a paycheck. I have some decent benefits and this kind of thing. But how many of us, if we were to go out to dinner, would say, hey, I just want an okay dinner. I just want a mediocre dinner. I want a dinner that, maybe the salad's good, but the rest of the meal is not that good. We wouldn't want to do that. The second area that we settle in is relationships. Maybe we don't want to be single. Maybe we have other things that we are trying to meet our needs, and so we settle. And all that ends up costing us, and it starts undermining us because we're like, maybe I really couldn't reach for what I wanted. The third way is, overall in our life, we settle and we do not pursue our dreams. We do not go after what we really wanted. Maybe we had a lofty goal or a lofty dream, and we kind of lower it down and think, well, maybe this is all there is. I need to settle. What we end up doing is stop pursuing our dreams. And I gotta ask you something is, when we're doing this, we're trying to play safe, we're trying to play smart here, but no one gets out of this world alive. So is safety really an option? Is it really something there? Or is it just something that we've learned, a behavior we've learned to play small, to be unsure, when really that's not how we were designed? Now, when you undervalue yourself, you erode your confidence. And anyone who wants to achieve things, get things done, confidence is a huge factor. If you said, would you like a healthy amount of confidence or would you like no confidence? Most people would say, I would like a healthy amount of confidence. And underselling yourself is just eroding your confidence. And you end up shying away from opportunities. There's opportunities around us all over the place, but when you undersell yourself, you are saying, I don't know if I could pull this off. I don't know if this will work. And so you shy away and veer away, and you miss out on opportunity after opportunity. The next thing is you believe that maybe you're not good enough. Maybe you're just not cut out for this. I know it's something I've experienced multiple times in my life. I'm like, hey, can I do this? Is this gonna work? Even like doing this video here, in the beginning, if you look at my earlier videos, I was like, I didn't know what I'm doing. Can I even pull this off? And still now, there'll be times when I'll be like, I don't know. But you have to put that doubt out of your mind and be like, hey, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't work, I guess we can do a retake. No big deal. The other thing you do is you downplay your achievements. We've all had achievements in life. We've all had things that we've done that we could be proud of if we wanted to. Something we've accomplished, something we've overcome. It could be something small or big, but we often, when we undersell ourselves, we either omit them, forget about them, or just don't even bring them up. We don't think that they are that important when they really are. We also have a hard time accepting praise and compliments from other people. And when you undersell yourself, you just kind of feel awkward, like, oh, why is that? Am I going to be a narcissist if I'm talking about myself or am I accepting these praises? When really it's undervaluing yourself and underselling yourself. Now, all this stuff makes us feel unsure. And feeling unsure has us lose our confidence. And when you're unsure, you don't take the actions you need. You don't get what you want. You don't have that inner peace. You don't have that happiness because you're just unsure. Now, you are sure that if you go to the grocery store that you're going to have to pay a price for the groceries, and you kind of would have a ballpark figure in your mind. You're pretty sure, like, okay, this would probably cost $200 or $100 or whatever it would be for that amount of groceries. And you probably are pretty sure that tomorrow, the next day, and so forth, that the prices are going to be around the same price. You're also probably pretty sure that gravity exists. You probably don't even think about it. So all these things that we feel sure of, it's a belief. We have a belief in them, and then in that belief, we take action. We take the things that are getting us to move and take action. Boy, that didn't sound very good. Anyway, I might have to edit that out. Anyway, you might not like the grocery prices, but you believe that that is what's going on. Now, all that gives you confidence. Now, when you're unsure, what it does is it weakens you and it robs you of your personal power. It robs you of who you are, because we're all having a spirit inside of us, but you start dampening it. You start diminishing it. You don't let it come out and play. Now, I've talked a lot about the issues and problems here of being underselling ourselves and being unsure. But what are the solutions? What's something you can do? I want to talk about 3 things. The first thing is your language. Pay attention and notice, what kind of language are you using? Are you using language that is supportive of you, encouraging of you, like a best friend would talk to you? Or is it like an inner critic, very harsh and that kind of stuff? Do you say things like, I'm capable, I believe in my ability to figure this out? Or do you say things that are harsh to you? So that's the first thing, is your language. Notice what you're saying, seeing if you can start shifting that over towards a more positive voices, positive energy. The second one is your body. How you move your body impacts you. If you were to wake up in the morning, you're going to feel a certain amount of feeling and sleepiness maybe. If you are jogging down the street, you're going to feel differently. If you're laying on the sofa, if you're doing jumping jacks, all those kinds of things. And one thing that they've talked about a lot is if you do the power pose, like the Superman or the power pose with you put your hands on your hips and do that. You can also do power postures. Any of these types of body movements that have you feel good and empower you is moving you in a more thing where you're not underselling yourself. The last thing is what you focus on. If you are focusing on positive memories, successes, things that you've done that worked out well, you're going to feel good. If you're looking at, hey, I have this skill, I can do this. I have these dreams that I've been building and working on, you're going to feel good. If you're focusing on what's wrong, if you're focusing on how it won't work out, if you're focusing on past mistakes, all those things are going to weaken you and make you feel unsure. And when you're unsure, you're going to undersell yourself. When you are sure and you have confidence, you're going to believe in yourself, you're going to advocate for yourself, and that is really what I wanted to talk about today. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Please consider subscribing, liking this channel, and writing a comment. I read all these. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have an amazing day.